Hello and welcome back for another Vintage Supreme Cube Draft. We have this pack which doesn't have a lot of powerful cards. I mean, it has Mana Drain, Mana Drain's good, it has Flooded Strand, Time Spiral, but no power and nothing that I really find all that interesting. I guess the best cards to pick would be Mana Drain and Time Spiral, or maybe the Flooded Strand. I want to try something different again. There's an Ancient Grudge. I've dabbled with some Ancient Grudge decks in the past, and I kind of feel like I just want to try and blow up people's Moxen again. So that's what I'll take. Probably not correct. I'll take the Regrowth too. The Regrowth, I wouldn't mind trying like a Junt style deck, and then maybe Regrowth could be sweet. I wouldn't advise to do this at home, but this is what I'm doing. Ooh, Hero of Bladehold is another card I do think is interesting if you can power this out early. It's actually a hard card to beat. Lotus Cobra, maybe we can accelerate that way. Wooded Foothills, nah, it's still kind of a weak pack. Smokestack, not sure if Smokestack's really something I want to try. I think that's too hard to make work. I will take the Wooded Foothills and the Lotus Cobra. Avalanche Riders, maybe we just go full on LD. Take Birds, take Avalanche Riders, and then maybe at some point we can get a Birthing Pod. Could be sweet too. Bloodstained Mire. I like Collector Brutality a bit, but I take Birds and Avalanche Riders. What is there here? There's another Avalanche Riders. I'm really tempted to just take that. And then what else is there? There's the Ready, which is pretty good. Can also eat artifacts, right? Yeah, yes it can. Or there's Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan is a nice beat stick, and maybe we can get like Strip Mines or Wastelands. So it's between the Ready and Titan, and I think I take Titan. What do we want here? Ooh, Crucible seems like a card that could be very, very good in this type of deck. And there's Duress or Rakdos Return. I think I want Duress. Yeah, Duress and Crucible. Ooh, Lotus. Nice. We do like a Lotus. There's also Oko, or Stomping Ground, or Sylvan Library, or Bayou. Definitely Lotus, that's getting in our deck. Oko's good, but I don't know if that's what I want. It's a good card, but I kind of want to just be Jund and not have to splash blue. Although sometimes if I get an Ancestral or Time Walk, I might have to splash blue anyway. I'm tempted to take the Sylvan or the Bayou. I think I'll take the Bayou. Sylvan is good, but we can do without. No, there's a Bayou. And what else is there? There's Kroxa. Kroxa could be sweet. Yeah, let's take the Kroxa and the Bayou. We're really forcing not being blue here. What is here? There's Goblin Dark Dwellers, there's Frailes, and there's a Marsh Flats. Maybe I take the Volcanic Island on the off chance that I do want to splash a blue card. I wouldn't mind splashing for like Dak Faden in this deck. Can also take Cruise or Corsair. Frailes is a little slow, but it is quite powerful. Let's just take the Corsair and the Frailes then. What is there for us here? I mean, there's Narset, but we're not doing this. Could take Rashad Import, Rofellos, I don't hate. Could just really try and splash the other colors. Golos, but it doesn't look like this will really be a Golos deck. And there's Nissa. I think it's Rofellos that we take, and the Port. Oh, perfect. That's two Moxen that are likely to be in our color, and the D-Tutor that I would like, but I'll take the two Moxen. What is there here? There's still that blue land if we want it, and there's an Inquisition. So I think I take Inquisition and the Breeding Pool. I really would love to see a Strip Mine. Nissa. It looks like we will be pretty heavy on green, so we can take the Nissa and then either Misty Rainforest or Volcanic Island, but I think we don't need the Volk if we already have the Breeding Pool. We also don't have any blue cards yet, so the Ready is another consideration, or Direfleet Daredevil. I'll take the Misty. I would like to have good mana. There's Ramanap Excavator, Liliana, Taiga, Sylvan Library. I think I want Excavator. If we can get a Strip Mine, that could be very sweet. And then Seasoned Pyro, I do not hate. Lightning Strike to kill some creatures, but I think I take the Seasoned Pyro. It is double red though. Maybe I take the Sylvan Library. No Strip Mines just yet. That's the card I really want, but there is the Ready and another Frailes. Not sure if I want too many Frailes, but otherwise there's Survival. We don't have that many creatures. Let's take another Frailes. Natural Order. How many green creatures do we have? Not a ton, but that is quite good. Otherwise, there's Scavenging Ooze, Gruul Signets. You do want to ramp a bit, and taking more fetches is probably not what we should be doing. Take Natural Order and the Signet, Mox Jet, and Colligan's Command. Colligan's Command is very nice. Kills an artifact, recurs a creature, makes them discard. Yep, I'm into it. Ooh, 2 more Moxen and a Mana Crypt. I think I like taking the Moxen more than the Crypt here. We do have some uses for colorless mana, but let's take the Moxen. And Lost Pack, we didn't get a Strip Mine. I'm really bummed about that. We do get to take another Colligan's Command. And what else? You can take the Ready, but we don't have like a big artifact to do anything with. I think Misty Rainforest or Thief of Sanity or Vamp. Let's see. We have this as our lands. So we play 5 more lands, and then is there anything I would want to cut? I think Crucible is probably not making the deck if we do not have like a Strip Mine. So then it's between Misty and Vampiric. I think I'll take the Misty. Yeah, so add lands. We'll add this. I think I want 1 more red source. And then actually we can cut the breeding pool. Do I want 1 more green source? I think I want 1 more green source actually. And this is 16 lands and a Black Lotus. And we do get to play the Crucible then. Yeah, I'm really sad that we didn't get a Strip Mine. That would have been nice, but curious if this can do some work. It looks a little bit underpowered, but we'll see. We'll see. We also don't have a lot of card advantage, but we'll see how it goes. Round 1 with our Jund Ponza deck. We open on this one. This doesn't actually do anything, so let's mulligan. This isn't much better. Is it going to be one of these drafts? And then we have this one. I think we have to keep, but it's not great. Just keep this, put back Forest and guess another Forest. No, Forest and Swamp, because we can fetch a Bayou. But this is not how I wanted to start this draft. Let's just start with, I guess, the Misty, and then just pass. Wandering Fumarole and a Mox Diamond. Can I just draw Ancient Grudge? No. Nissa. Play a Mountain, pass, and next turn we get to play the Ready. So our hand is very slow. Is it Signet? More mana artifacts? Sure. But they don't have another land. Frailes. Huh. I guess we fetch and then get the Bayou. Play the Ready. They have a force for this. Yep. I was afraid of that. Bitching Venser. Oh man, it would be so good if we could start pressuring their mana, but our hand just doesn't do that because we mulliganed. To 5. Our Ravenap is gonna get some card advantage back by using this Misty to fetch out a bunch of lands. And then the turn after next, we get Frailes to kill one of their Moxen, or their Mox or their Signet. Lotus Cobra, but no land. Ooh, Rishadan Port. That's a nice one, but I think I just want to get this Ramen up down. Play the Misty and just pass. And then next turn we get the Frailes, kill the Mox Diamond. And they keep missing on lands. Chart a course. I get to find some lands potentially. Discard Colligan's Command. Oh, they don't have a land. Well, that's rough for them. So their hand also hasn't developed quite well. Let's just go fetch. Get the other Bayou. We only have 2 more fetchables. Colligan's Command. Wow, that's good too. Get to kill their Lotus Cobra and a Mox. Yeah, I'm in for that. I probably should have played the Rishadan Port, so we could have also done that. But this is still going to be quite good, I think. Hopefully this resolves. It does. We get to hit them, and the next turn we get to also kill their Izzet Signet. Seems sweet. Yeah, the Rishadan Port would have been correct, 100%. I was just so excited about this Colligan's Command that I forgot to think through my options. Mana Crypt. It's a lot of mana again. They have something to do with it. Otherwise, we will just Frailes and kill it. Yeah, they have something to play. Jace. Ooh. Well, we can also play Nissa to kill the Jace. They look at the top card. Yeah, we just get to kill the Jace then. It's not too bad. Put it on the bottom. We'll fetch. Get our Forest. Pass back. Lotus Cobra. So we can go Lotus Cobra, play the Misty, but we don't actually have a fetchable left. So that doesn't seem great. If we play Lotus Cobra, then we don't get to also play Nissa. So we go Rishadan Port, play Nissa. You tap a Forest to play the Lotus Cobra. And then we can also untap the land to animate it and go after their Jace. So hopefully this Nissa resolves. It does. We get to play the Lotus Cobra, then untap one of our forests and go after their Jace. So Jace is going to go down. We have a nice big board and more mana denial coming. They won the flip. Still would love to draw Ancient Grudge, and they scoop. All right. Mulligan to 5, but that was quite nice. Our opponent was also stuck on lands, but then we got to punish them. What do I want to change? There's nothing really I want to change. The only thing that I've been considering is the fact that I only have 5 fetchable lands. Or, no, 7. But Swamp is not actually fetchable by any of our duels. So maybe I actually cut a Swamp and add an extra forest. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black sources still. That should be plenty. And there's nothing that fetches a basic, so I think this is correct to do that. This hand lets us play a Courser on turn 2 or a Crucible, and then we have a lot of land drops, but I think this is just too slow, especially on the draw, with no real relevant disruption. This seems better. I think we keep it and then put back the Regrowth. We don't have black mana, we don't actually have a land, but I think I do want to keep this. Put back the Regrowth. This could go wrong quite easily, but we'll see. If we do find a land, we also get to duress them on turn 1. Ooh, Fast Bond. Yeah, Fast Bond is pretty good. Hopefully there's no Time Twister. Breeding Pool. That one is tapped. And they have 2 cards left. I really hope to get to duress them. Time Walk. Oh, wow. That's a start. Is there leftover like Jace? That would be real good. No, it seems like they have nothing. Let's go Mox Emeralds, Mox Ruby, Lotus Cobra. Play Bayou. Guess we make a black and duress them. Maybe they have something we can take. They fed. Badlands. So there are 3 colors. Oh, sorry, 4. They can't cast Culligan's Command. So they have a bunch of mana, but they have no cards. Our hand isn't great either, but at least we have something going on. Yeah, they just pass. Another Mox. Let's just go Courser. Maybe we can find a land. Ooh, they have a counter for this. Looks like, yep, Force of Will. Okay, we'll play our other Mox, and then next turn, if we draw a land, we get to play a Primeval Titan. Yeah, they had a very fast start. We just need to dodge like a Time Twister. Ooh, Misty Rainforest. That will definitely let us play Primeval Titan. Fetch again. Get another Bayou, or yeah, might as well get the Bayou, right? There's no reason not to. And then we have 1 floating. Yeah, make a green. Primeval Titan. No, they have a counter? Oh. Fencer. Fencer is actually somewhat annoying because it bounces our Primeval Titan, and then we need to draw another land or another mana source to be able to cast it, but it could be worse. They concede it. I think that's a premature concession. I mean, maybe we get to play the Titan, maybe we don't. Maybe they draw like a Time Spiral or like a Jace or something like that, and then we actually will struggle to win. So I'm happy to take it, and I'm glad. I'm also somewhat happy to see how our deck performed, but it was mostly our opponent's deck just completely misfiring. Let's see how it goes in match 2. Round 2 with our Ponza deck. And this seems like a pretty nice hand. Yeah, we get to maybe do some LD. We do need to draw some lands, but I will keep. We can turn 1 Lotus Cobra, or we can turn 1 Inquisition. I think turn 1 Inquisition is a little safer. It's not as explosive, but if we turn 1 Lotus Cobra, yeah, maybe actually try and go for broke. This is tough. If we turn 1 the Lotus Cobra and we draw a land, then next turn we get to Avalanche Riders. If we draw a fetch, it's even better. Or we can play a Crucible and then just have a steady stream of land drops. I think I'm gonna go for the higher upside play. This might bite us, but ooh, Mountain, Mox Jet, Soul Ring. Kind of wish I had done it differently now. So we go Bayou, make a green, and then we can Avalanche Riders. Think I will. Or do I just go Crucible? I think Crucible might be better. Let's just, ooh, we get to take their DAC, and then they have a bunch of artifacts left. So our LD plan is not going to go all that well until we draw like an Ancient Grudge, Ancient Tomb. So they're building up quite some mana. Duress. Well, let's play the Misty. Let's not use the Misty to make mana. Black. I guess we do need to use the Misty if we also want to. Wow, they have 2 Blightsteel Colossus. Our opponent is planning something. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. We just go Avalanche Riders, make a red Avalanche Riders, kill their Ancient Tomb. Maybe we should kill their colored mana, I'm not sure. Attack for 4. They have a Windswept Heath, so I think we do pay for our Avalanche Riders. Yes, Mox Jet. Play this, make a red, fetch, make a green, play Mox Jet. Avalanche Riders them again. Kill their mountain. Sad we can't kill their Windswept Heath. And we get in for 6. I mean, it's working. They're down to 8 islands, so they keep drawing lands. Let's just pay for the Avalanche Riders. Colligan's Command, so we get to kill them. Nice, 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 nice. Let's make red. Don't need to Colligan's Command just yet. I first want to attack them, put them down to 2, and then we'll see what happens. Actually, we know exactly what they have in hand, so it doesn't matter. Go fetch, get that forest, make a red, and destroy target artifact, Soul Ring, and deal them 2 damage. Wow! This is awesome. The deck is doing what we needed to do. I mean, our opponents are stumbling, but this is what we're trying to punish. If they are just turtling and stumble too much, we just punish them. I think we take out the swamp again for an extra forest. That was sweet. Just Avalanche Riders against Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, and a bunch of Moxen and Mana Artifacts. Obviously they drew 2 Blightsteals, which is non-functional, but still. We have our Ancient Grudge, so I'm keeping. Not sure if I want to power out a Cobra with the Lotus. Maybe. Mountain and nothing. Okay, Mox Ruby. So I do like Mox Ruby. And then I will just play Rashad Import and port them on their upkeep. I think that's better than just playing the Cobra. We can play the Cobra next turn. Trop. Gilded Goose. Okay, what do we do now? We can play the Cobra, but then we do not get to port them. And I kind of do want to port them. So let's just play a forest, pass, port them tropical. Yeah, wish we had a strip mine. Wish we had a strip mine. What is this? Abrading our Mox. Sure. They're giving us a piece of our own medicine. Volk. Where are all the mana artifacts that we want to blow up? Regrowth. We can regrowth our Mox. Do we want to? I don't think I do. We have enough mana, especially once we get this Lotus Cobra down. So no, I'll just continue porting them. Maybe they have a Tinker. Yeah, well, if they have a Tinker, they have a Tinker. Let's just continue porting. I feel like they have Tinker in their deck, and then we might want to blow up this food or deal with a Blightsteel land and a fetch. So this could be the Tinker then. If it is, we know that we cannot let them have... Okay, it's not Tinker. Sneak attack. Yikes. So we need to draw Freyleys. We draw Courser. Maybe we just use the Lotus then. Lotus out a Courser. Yeah, I think so. It's not as powerful. Courser. At least Courser can also potentially soak up some damage. And play Lotus Cobra. Play the Bayou. There's another fetch on top. Make green. Gain life. And then I don't think it's worth porting anymore. Just play the Crucible and say go. If they have a Blightsteel off of their sneak attack, we just have to soak it up with the Courser. Yep, they activate sneak. Grizzlebrand. Yikes. Yeah, that's likely to kill us. Just couldn't really get them to stumble enough. Yep, they go down to 5, but they also have 16 cards in hand. Mox Pearl. Yep. Soul Ring. It's all well and good, but not just that to this. Although we're also drawing Misty Rainforest, so I'm pretty sure next turn is not going to go well for us either. What is this? Fractured Identity to Courser, and then Blightsteel, I guess. They have Blightsteel on top of their deck, and they have it in hand. Yep, we're dead. All right. Just too slow, couldn't get them to stumble. No relevant interaction because they didn't have any artifacts that we could blow up with the Grudge. We would like to play first, yes. We can't get a red source, but we do have the birds. We have the Crucible to just have infinite land drops and Nissa. I mean, this seems good. Hopefully they are banking on some artifact mana, and then we can disrupt them. Mountain, Mox Pearl, Mox Jet, and a Braid. Oh man, painful, very painful. Mox Jet. We can cast the Mox Jet, we can cast a Misty, but not having a Taiga or anything like that is really biting us. Yep, we can't cast our red spells. Hopefully we can draw some sort of red source. If the bird had lived, we would have been able to grudge both of their Moxen. Man, Volk. Hopefully there's no sneak attack. Charter Course. Come on, give me a red source. Oh man, if we had a Taiga. Yep. Maybe we are too low on red sources then. I thought we had a Taiga. Discard a Mountain. Black Lotus? No, we draw Forest. Nope, we just play our Misty and pass then. Next turn we get to play Nissa, but I'm kind of scared of what their next turn is going to be. Soul Ring. More mana. My Kingdom for a red source. My Kingdom for a Black Lotus. Black Lotus would be amazing here. We just take out all of their mana, but we'll see. Get that Bayou. Yep, and oh, that's a red source. That's a red source. That's good. Fetch for a mountain. Oh, we only have one mountain. I think I want to change that then. Yeah, I kind of want to play the Nissa, but I also really, want to destroy some of their mana. Take out the Soul Ring first. But they have a counter. Remand. No, no, no. I wish they would just counter it and then we could flash it back, but this is worse. Ah, Island. Now they pass. This Wooded Foothills can't get us a second red. I'm definitely changing that for the third match. Let's just play the Wooded and then we can fetch, get another forest, play Nissa. Hopefully this resolves. Yes. Untap this forest, tap the forest and the mountain, kill the Soul Ring or attempt to. That works, and then we kill the Mox Burrow, just so they can't fracture identity us. Alright, now I'm feeling better. Next turn we get the Colligan's Command, and we have an active Nissa. Snapcaster, what are they snapcasting? A Braid? No, Charter Course. Yeah, they're not getting out of this by abrading our stuff. Yep, Charter Course, we will be blowing up this Mana Crypt for sure. Discarding Cryptic. Ooh, Freyalise, that is a nice one also. We have one more land to go get, so let's do that. Yeah, there's the forest. Then we get to cast Freyalise and destroy their Mana Crypt. And we also get to Colligan's Command, destroy target artifact and kill their Snapcaster probably. Yep, and animate this land and then go get back Colligan's Command and slam in for 6. We have 3 mana. Feel good. I think like we can get this done. Another Soul Ring. Jeez. We will get to blow this up, but... Oh, sneak attack? Crap. Freyalise is not active. Black Lotus. Create a guy. Then... Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I guess we Colligan's Command. What can we do? I feel like I need to keep back at least one blocker in case they have the Blightsteel. And we attack them for 6 now, so they go down to 8. And then I think making them discard is probably more relevant. Yeah, I think that's more relevant. And then Nissa, and then we just slam with 2. So we... Oh no, they have Vigilance. Oh man, should have attacked with everything then. Yep, what is it? Hopefully it's not... Yeah, it's Grizzlebrand. Yikes, come on. Oh, they're down to 1. Oh man, if I had just attacked, I wouldn't be able to Grizzlebrand. Oh... Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Sorry, guys. I'm playing a little bit sloppy. Ooh. Island. At least that's not a second red source. They also get to attack and gain back a bunch of life. Ah. We should have also Colligan's commanded them, maybe. Oof. Yep. Reactivate. What did they put in? To Rastodon. They get to make a bunch of blockers. Oh, this all took a turn for the worse. Yep. They make a bunch of blockers and they attack us. We have to block, so we'll block with the Elf Druid. They gain a bunch of life. Oh man. Oh, if only we just read the Nissa Inquisition. Let's start by reading Nissa again, because we do have this ultimate available. Yeah, they just become indestructible, so that's not good enough. I think we just Inquisition, see what's up. Oh, their hand is a bunch of lands and a fractured entity, so let's take the click. Let's actually destroy the sneak attack. Looks like maybe we can get out of this. Let's play a land from our graveyard. Let's just animate that Misty, and then we just slam in. Ooh, it feels like we might still get there. Yeah, they block with everything. Yeah, so they have a bunch of lands and nothing else. And they give us the GG. Ooh, man. I would not have forgiven myself if I lost that one. Alright, on to the finals with this red, green, black Ponza deck. No blue card in sight. In the finals with our quite fair, well, maybe not fair because we do have a bunch of Moxen Ponza deck. We lost the die roll. Or did we win it? No, we won. So we get to play first. We get to play a turn 1 Sylvan Library. I think that's good enough to keep. And then we also have Avalanche Riders, Freyalise, and Primeval Titan. We just need to find some mana, but this library hopefully helps with that. So Wooded Foothills, fetch for a forest, and play the Mox Ruby and Sylvan Library. And let's see, Shelldock Isle. Well, hopefully we'll be blowing that up this game. And nothing else. Ooh, another Mox, I like that. So we do get to just blow up their first land. Another Freyalise and a Nissa. Well, let's put back Freyalise and let's just pay 4 for the Nissa. I do want to get a little deeper into our deck. And then let's run out this Avalanche Riders, destroy their Shelldock, and attack for 2. Island and nothing. I think we pay for the Avalanche Riders. Or maybe, no, we don't. We just let this go. If we find the land, we get to play a Nissa or a Freyalise. That seems way better. Yep, and we did find the land. Put this on top, and then the Regrowth. Let's play the Bayou, and I think I want Nissa. Nissa resolves, make this a guy, and beat them down. Cool. And if they play some sort of artifact next turn, we just get to Freyalise it. Or we get to regrowth the Avalanche Rider and blow up a land. Plains. Swords to Plowshares are land. Okay. Takes away a bit of our mana, but that's still fine. Yep. Put back this, and I think we pay life for the regrowth. And let's play Bayou. Do we just play a Primeval Titan here? Or do I want to put them on the back foot by getting back the Avalanche Riders? Primeval Titan here. It has to be better. Yeah, it has to be better. That resolves. Let's go find Rashad Import and a Misty Rainforest. Let's untap the mountain and then just slam in. Yep, next turn we get to regrowth Avalanche Riders and start porting them. This deck's sweet. Did I have like another... Oh, balance. Alright, so we get to lose a bunch of creatures. Choose 2 lands you control. I think we want Bayou and Rashad Import. Yep, we lose our Titan. I think this is still fine though. Nissa's still able to make a bunch of mana. They discard Cryptic, Island, and Council's Judgment. Yep, we lose our Titan. Natural Order, that's not a good one. Use Silver Library, yes. Put back the Natural Order and Gruul's Signet. Or do we just want to pay 4 life? I think we do. Then let's go Avalanche Riders. Kill their planes and they scoop. Oh, haha. Nice, very nice. This is exactly how we drew it up. Very nice. Then we just need to put in this mountain for the swamp, just so we have a little bit more red sources. We can easily get a black source, but red is a little bit more tricky. And then just resubmit. Just need to find a way to win one more game, and we actually trophy with this list. We do have some ways to make them discard, and if we ever get a fetch, then maybe this could be good. We'll keep it. It's a little bit sketchy, but maybe. And they start on an island. Ooh, library. As much as I want to play, yeah, I think we just play library rather than duressing or doing something like that first. It resolves, and that's just great. That will let us do a lot more things. Island, Jace. Jace is actually a bit of a problem because it's hard to kill. Yep. Ooh. Avalanche Riders, Lotus Cobra. I think we do want to take an extra. I kind of want to keep all of these. I think I just will. And we play Lotus Cobra. Play a fetch, make a black, fetch, get a Bayou, make another black, Jerez our opponent. They have Teferi, the big one, and a Time Walk. I don't want them to swords our guy, and I think we can keep them off of big Teferi. So let's take Time Walk, and then Inquisition them again and take swords. They will get to do this at some point because of the Jace. Okay, hopefully they play their planes. Yeah, they do. Teferi, huh, annoying. They bounce our Lotus Cobra. They don't use the Jace. Ooh, Black Lotus. That's a nice one. Yes. And a bunch of Moxen too. I don't know how aggressive I want to be with taking cards. I think I can be quite aggressive, but let's think about this. We play Lotus Cobra, play Black Lotus, use the Black Lotus to make Crucible, play the fetch. I think I put the Mox Jet on top, but I keep the Ruby. Do I really need the Ruby? Let's think about this. We play the Lotus, play the Cobra, then the Lotus makes Crucible, then the Crucible lets us get back Misty Rainforest. That gives us 3 mana. We get the Avalanche Riders, but then we don't have the mana to pay for Avalanche Riders because we don't have a red source. So I think we do pay the life to keep the Ruby. So let's go Lotus Cobra. Let's go Black Lotus. Crack the Black Lotus for red, doesn't really matter. Play the Crucible. Play the Misty, make red, play the Ruby, fetch. We're down to 6 though. Get the Bayou, make red, play Avalanche Riders, kill their planes, and then slam in to the Teferi. Don't think they block. They will get to flip their Jace. They loot now. Yeah, they loot so they have another loot coming. Because if they wait to loot, then they lose their next loot on their turn. So they discarded their other Teferi, so I guess they're digging for lands. Hopefully they have some sort of artifact, and then we can really punish them with this Ancient Grudge. They loot. Sylvan Library has been really good this game. You can just, against a lot of decks, you can quite freely pay a bunch of life. It's been really good for us. I'm glad we took it. Ooh, Council's Judgment. Yeah, they just don't have white sources. Did they go for a Time Walk? What does that even accomplish? Not that much. Ah, they did find the plains. Don't like that. So we need like a Titan or something like that. Okay, they don't do the Time Walk. They just make our guy smaller. Spellseeker. Another Time Walk. Nice deck. Very nice. Let's just untap. Do we let this go? I think we do, otherwise we can't play Freyleys, and if we draw like a regrowth, then having it in the graveyard is better. Use Sylvan Library, yes. We draw another Freyleys. Just put back Forest and Freyleys. Let's play Misty. Let's make a green fetch for us. So they will get to take a bunch of turns then. Freyleys, make a 1/1. I think I send the Lotus Cobra at the Jace. If it dies, it dies. It's not that big a deal. And we do need to pressure this Jace somehow. Yep, they trade. Crucible with Sylvan Library is also quite nice. Just to get shuffles when we need them. Yeah, they Time Walk, sure. And then they flashback Time Walk. So they now have 2 turns. We just need to dodge some big creature or planeswalker. Plus their Jace. Don't do anything. Curious if they go for another Time Walk. Wormcoil. Haha, we have the Ancient Grudge to not really care about Wormcoil. Yeah, they shrink our guy. And then this was the last turn, right? So let's kill their Wormcoil. And let's flashback to kill the Lifelinker. Untap. Colligan's Command. Nice. So we get to use Sylvan Library. Primeval Titan. What do I want more? Primeval Titan or Colligan's Command? I think put back the Mox Emerald. I don't want to pay to life. Can we play both Colligan's Command and Primeval Titan if we do pay to life? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can't. No, so just put back the... We can make them discard their lost card and kill the Wormcoil token. We can kill the Wormcoil with Freyleys also. So I think we put back the Colligan's Command, and if something happens to the Titan, we have that available. But now we shuffle it away, actually. I think we just kill this guy, play the Jet, and then play the Titan. This puts a ton of pressure on them also. Yes, let's go get a Mountain and a Port. Do I want to play the Misty? I might as well. Don't need to use it. This guy can't really attack, and then we just pass. It's gonna be tense. They have the active Jace, and they can actually use the Jace to flashback Consul's Judgment and take care of our Titan. They have a Gilded Lotus. I don't care about that. I guess they use the Jace to Time Walk. If they don't, we just kill the Lotus with the Freyleys. We kill the Jace with our creatures. So I feel like they have to. Yep, they do. They only have 1 card left, so 2 on their next turn. Hope it's not a good one. They shrink our Titan and they scoop. All right, we got there with a Jund Ponza deck. That was really, really sweet. We didn't have all of the usable powerful cards, but just disrupting our opponent's mana seems pretty good in this cube. We didn't have the Strip Mine, but Avalanche Riders was surprisingly good. Obviously, we were powered by a lot of Moxen and Black Lotuses, but a strategy like this can compete. So if you like this type of content, consider subscribing or liking this video, and I'll see you for the next one.